Welcome again to my Tens and Tens of Friends. It is me, Teacher TJ, and today we will be rewinding and reviewing Added Elementary Season 2, Episode 6, Candy Zombies. This episode opens up with Jacob in a teacher's lounge, and he's dressed as the Hamburglar. I don't know who he is. Again, with the Halloween episodes, I never know who's who. But Mr. Johnson is dressed up as Lil Uzi Vert. He has a something stuck to his head, I guess, representing the ruby that was in his head. Is that still a thing? Mr. Johnson goes on to tell Jacob of a story when goes on to tell a story of a janitor who had passed away on Halloween at Abbott's. And he reminds him to pick up his trash today because the ghost. Mr. Johnson lets Jacob know that the old janitor's mop bucket wheels could still be heard in the basement of Abbott around Halloween. Mr. Eddie walks in dressed as a pilot. Funny thing is, it must be a thing to not know their costumes because I don't know who he is either. And it's the same for every year, it seems like, on Abbott. Except for Ava. Ava's the only one who you could like really make out her costume. Turns out Gregory is Sully Sullenberger, who is the pilot that landed the plane on the Hudson River. And I guess he was black. Jacob is wage theft. So, wage theft is failing to pay wages or provide employees benefits owed to them by contract or by law. The show opens up with Ava as Storm. And as usual, Ava's classroom costumes never disappoint. Barbara is a bee, Melissa is a scarlet witch, and so is Ashley. There is a kid who is Mr. Johnson. He's a little mini Mr. Johnson, and he has a little trash can he's pushing around, and everything is just too cute. But Mr. Johnson did not approve of that costume, so he told him that to lawyer up because he will be suing him for using his likeness. Melissa told Ashley to go guard the candy because there's like garbage bags full of candy in the library. Janine is dressed like James Harden from the Sixers, of course. The kids were dressed up as many different things, and it's all super cute. The kids at my school, they were like superheroes and stuff like that. And I just had to remind them to not beat each other up but they didn't quite get it because Hulk and Sonic would definitely fight if they seen each other. So I don't know. I don't know. It was a lot. One of Janine's students' mom walks in, who is Amber, and she was dressed as a bad bitch. I love it. Which was actually her everyday attire, okay? Another family brings their kid to school, and Janine and the family member Erica recognize each other. So Erica says that she saw on the socials, I don't know if she mentioned which one, that Janine and Tariq had broke up. He made a memorial page for their breakup. Erica invites Janine to the Halloween party that she was having, but Janine did not want to go. Turns out she felt like she didn't know anyone there, so it would be awkward for her. And I can totally relate with stuff like that. Although I said that one day I am going to be the girl that goes out by herself. I'm going to give it a try though. But I have a cousin, shout out to UV, who will go anywhere by herself. She to go to the club by herself is absolutely nothing. But she has gone out of the country, and I aspire to be like that one day. While Janine was talking to Erica, she noticed that some of the kids were eating candy, and she lets them know that he may not. The bad bee mom says, "I passed out candy bags. I just take them back." All of that is a problem. First of all, don't walk in here to passing out no candy bags. Second of all, you done gave it to them now. Now you finna make them. you just created double problems real quick. And third of all, why are you still here? Drop your kid off and go. Because you come in handing out candy, girl, bye. I don't particularly subscribe to the notion that candy makes kids hyper or makes them run around. If anything, I'll take my kids outside and let them run and scream till they can't anymore, which makes nap time a breeze. But I'm not like totally against candy on the pretense that it's going to make them run around and scream. I'm more concerned about them getting sick because I know if I have you 5 days out of the week and you don't eat candy like that with me, I don't know what eating too much candy could look like for you, you know. So I don't want you to get sick. Not to mention sticky, icky candy hands all over my house. No, thank you. I don't want any parts of the whole candy situation. But what I do want is I would like you to subscribe. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you like what you've heard so far, hit the like button as well. And don't forget to comment so that you can become part of my tens and tens of friends. Back to Abbott. Babby Amber gives Janine a candy bag for Greg. Talking about it's something special in it. Girl, special like what? We on school property. Erica tells Janine that parent was a bad bee, and Janine says, I know, every day, even on Mondays. Now, my issue was like that was dope for them to acknowledge that clearly she's a bad bee. But why not like tell her that? Maybe not tell her like she's a bad bitch, but nobody said like, girl, I like your shoes, I like your hair, I like anything. You know, you just gonna sit and conversate together about how bad of a girl she is. I don't know. That just seemed a little weird to me. I think everyone is due a compliment. If you know that you know that you know that old girl is cute or old girl is whatever, you just and she's like a regular for y'all to see. So to be like, girl, you look cute, you know, that what does that hurt? Not that she needs it, but why not say it? I'm just wondering why they didn't tell her. Are the bad bees mean or something? Let me know down in the comments. Anyhow, Janine goes to give Mr. Eddie the candy bag from Amber. I think her name is Amber. And he declines it because because he only eats 100% cacao, which is the purest form of cocoa. It's the healthiest, most purest form of cocoa. Janine discovers that the baby Amber left her number in the candy bag for Gregory. The kids are in the library, and baby Thanos notices a big garbage bag full of candy. And yeah, that's something no kid ever needs to see. But the kids in Mrs. Howard class are not sleeping for nap. They've gotten to the candy. And the kids in Melissa's class are wilding, and the kids all throughout the school are on 10. Mr. Johnson discovers an empty candy wrapper trail leading back to the library, where he notices that Ashley did not guard the candy. They discover that all the students are having a sugar rush. The teachers have to work together, so they agree to take the kids to the gym so that they can run off all of the sugar. That's your best bet. Ashley doesn't like chaos, so she just like dips on out the frame. Melissa is shaking all the kids down for the ill-gotten candy, trying to figure out who has it. Together, the teachers confiscate most of the candy, but not all of it. Janine gave Gregory the phone number from from Amber, and Gregory says he's not going out with her tonight, but asks what Janine is doing and how has everything been going with her since she broke up with Tariq. She lets him know about a lunch she had with Jacob, but he wants to know about her friends outside of work. She doesn't have any. The kids have locked all of the teachers out of the gym, and baby Thanos has stolen the candy again. Wage theft Jacob breaks into the gym and lets the teachers in so that they can get all of the students together. They all fire about 30, 40 balls at Jacob. And not sure why the kids don't respect Mr. C, Mr. Corny, but they don't. After getting into the gymnasium, little Thanos, the candy bandit, runs away. Gregory and Jacob end up going to the basement, which may be where baby Thanos is hiding. But Jacob recalls Mr. Johnson's story about the Halloween janitor ghost. He sends Gregory in there first. Everyone has plans for Halloween except for Janine. She tries to hang out with her work friends, but they really aren't her friends, so they kind of encourage her to, like, girl, go do something, go make new friends or something. But she may be considering it. In the basement, Jacob is scared and afraid, so he ends up running off and leaving Gregory. Little Mr. Johnson finds little Thanos, the candy bandit, and takes his candy. The kids in the gym all have crashed off of candy and are napping in the gym. And Janine goes to the party with Erica. Erica picks up her nephew and notices that he seems a little off today. Erica's nephew is baby Thanos. So Janine just tells Erica that, yeah, he ate a lot of candy. Side note. I found it interesting that Janine did not recap baby Thanos' full day, which at the end of the day is a lot. I honestly cannot mentally remember all the things that happened during the day, so I'm not able to give parents a play by play of their child's day. That's why it's important to attend those parents teacher conferences and to pay attention to my bright wheels and emails and such so that you can know what's going on in your child's day. Because at the end of the day, I don't have or Janine didn't have the energy or the time to give a play by play of what baby Thanos had did throughout the day. And that was the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not, okay? And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, 10. Wheels could still be heard in the hallways of Abbott, in the basement of Abbott. Ava costumes eat down. Is that what the kids say? No, but as usual, Ava's classroom costumes never disappoint. One of Janine's students' parent, Amber, walks in and they say, wait, the candy bag from Amber. I think her name is Amber. Oh, yeah, Amber.
This just in. More on wage theft.
Examples of wage theft include, but it's not limited to, violating minimum wage laws, illegal deductions in pay, working off the clock, and not paying annual or leave or holiday pay. Unfortunately, teachers are definitely subject to wage theft because the amount of hours that I work on the clock is crazy. That I work off the clock is crazy, but I love my job, so it doesn't feel like work.